Hi guys, good morning. Back out on my walk again. I thought I'd start my journey here. So I've just left my house about half an hour ago. I'm a mile into my walk so far, so I just thought to start the video here and see what can make of this video today. So it's a bit on the cold side today, it's a bit cloudy. So yeah, I had to get out of the house again. Things I see online, it just pushes me outside all the time. So just walking down these steps, starting my journey. Just trying to catch my breath actually, guys. I'll just stay here for just about a minute or so. Check out the view, guys. You see for miles, at least 10 miles. What a place. That's my view, out the way. So glad as well. I just didn't fancy town, I just thought, nah, I ain't going in town. Check out the hawthorn berries, these are the hawthorn berries I've been on about. All this free food, look. Cost of living and all that. Sorry guys, I had to just do that. Just squeeze the pulp out like this and, you know, just eat. Have your fill, you know. Hardly anyone eats them. Quite nutty, creamy texture. Yeah, don't need the supermarkets, guys. Don't need no digital ID to get any food. Well, not yet anyway, but they're working on it, aren't they? Yeah, loads of these. Yeah, so when I'm not filming, I pick a lot of these and crush them into like a cream. I get a good few tablespoons of this and just enjoy it. But yeah, it's full of them. So I'm going back to where I normally sit, which is on the hill just out the way, which is just down here. So I've got that view. It's my go-to place, it's my spot. I could quite happily live there, to be honest with you. I don't know if you guys can see the sweet chestnuts down here. They'll be ready in a month or so. Good calories. So we live in abundance. But the powers that be are trying to create scarcity. It's laughable. We're full of apples as well. There's all these apples we can eat. So I'm just walking up to my little spot. So hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everyone's having a good weekend, wherever they are. I'm having a good weekend, getting out of the town and getting out of it. Escapism. I'm doing my bit. Can't hear many birds today. So there I am, I'm back on my spot. And I found my glasses from yesterday. I left here. Just pick them up. I left my glasses yesterday. I know I did, like. But we're back. We're back again. We're back in this view again. Yeah, I won't get disturbed too much here. I've got my bag. I've got a bit of food with me. Having a bit of a picnic today. Yeah, I came out yesterday. I had a bit of a picnic as well. It was slightly warmer yesterday. It was blue skies, but this morning it was really cold. This morning, I nearly wore my shirt and this jacket, but luckily I didn't because I'm starting to get a bit warm actually. I might have to take this off a bit later on. No, I've done a bit of a fast walk today. yeah, just don't feel quite right today. Feel a bit on one today, a bit hyperactive. You know, things I'm seeing online and all that. So I'll just put you down there, guys, so if you stand you up and enjoy this view again, and I can talk about things and what I'm seeing and what I'm feeling again. If anyone's interested, of course. Channel don't seem to be doing very well. Put up about 10 videos now. There's some sort of block on it, you know, because of the way I comment and stuff. You know, say it how it is. I just feel, because every time I comment, they just get blocked, wiped, and I think it's affecting videos as well. Since I've started this, it's just nothing. I'm basically just talking to myself. I don't even think this is the way to go, to be honest with you. Trying to wake people up on here, I think it's a dead issue. I just wish it would grow a bit more, get a bit of traction, but I'll just wait it out a bit longer. I don't know if I'm wasting my time or not, but I'll hang in there. I'm good at hanging in and stuff. Yes, I'm going to have a cup of ginger. Bought some snacks with me today. So some good old blueberries, nice big thick ones today. And they're from Peru. They are. Got my flask, my ginger. I'm going to be having that today. So I'm going to be out here a few hours today. Because it's Sunday as well. Got a little pillow to lean on, so you guys. I don't know. I've bought some ginger nuts because I like ginger so much. These are my go-to. These are. I do like these ginger nuts. Go really well with my ginger, obviously. What else we got? Got some distilled water. There's some salt, loads of different salts in there. Mineralise the body, you know. Got some cold. Yeah, I'll miss my water when I have to go off grid, because I'm going to have to collect my own water, aren't I? By the way it's going. I will miss my water distiller, because you can't do it. You can do it in nature only when it rains, when the water's clean. You know, I'd prefer to still my own water. Got banana just for extra calories. Oh, pheasant. It's all out. No eagles. There were some eagles yesterday. Oh, packet of crisps. Bit of beetroot juice. Beat it. Yeah, gives you energy, this does. I really notice it with that. I'm going to put the glasses in my bag. I don't want to forget them again. So right, yeah, let's just get comfy and just chill out. Yeah, it's a bit windy. I don't know if it's going to affect anything. The sound alright. Fingers crossed we can get a good video. It just makes sense being out here, getting out of that town. Yeah, people are not getting on. You feel it even coming here, you know, you pass one or two people, don't you, and you just, I don't know, just feel the bad energy. They still give you a 6 feet wide berth, or whatever it is. Still on the cards, isn't it? Sundays just feel like lockdown to me. It's just getting worse. It still feels like we're in it 5 years later. It's incredible. Yeah, it's good to have some ginger. It's nice, fresh morning. So my camera don't blow down. Yeah, so I saw something today. I just had a quick gander through YouTube, seeing what people were saying, and something stood out to me again this morning. I forgot what it was now. How can I forget? What was it? Yeah, so I'm thinking what to call this channel, this video as well. Yeah, one world gov. But we'll leave it at that, shall we? A one world, you know what I mean, without saying the R word. Yeah, they were banging on about that, weren't they? So it's on their website, World Forum, you know what I mean, without saying it. It's on their website that they've got plans to connect 5 billion of us out of, I think it's 8 billion of us. I don't know why they said 5, but they're trying to connect 5 billion people to the grid online. So we know where it's going, don't we? We know where it's going. That was fresh off the press today, that was. There's an agenda basically to tag you up to the grid with a digital ID and have a one world system, that's a good word to use as a code, to enslave us all, which is code for basically tagging you up. And they said they will force it. So yeah, it's fearful. I know it is. It's petrol. This is why I'm disturbed all the time. And it makes sense, doesn't it, with all the chaos going on in the world? And that's another thing. People are being played and they're falling for it. They're absolutely being played. And you've got to override this and say, sorry, lump, bubble. I've got to override this and not get sucked into it. Because I know nothing about certain things that I just know, like that. So the situation in America right now with that what's his name, begins with T. I don't want to say his name. I know it is T, and the other one, that lady. They're all fighting, aren't they? Fighting for competition. I can't even be asked to remember her name. But them two anyway. You know, I ain't got a clue what's going on with that. I've never consumed that sort of stuff because they want people drawn into it. You know, they want people to engage with it. These two individuals. And this is how it works. They gaslight you. It's like encapsulates it. It's like we're being played. People just like dominoes in a game. We're just a game to these people. We're just playing. But what they're doing now, what I mentioned earlier about trying to divide us all, this divide the R word. It's hard to say, isn't it? The R word with the G on at the end. R Legion at the end. I don't want to say it. Yeah, they're targeting this. How can I rename this? Like they're dividing all the. They're trying to play us all off against each other to bring in their one world system. Everyone's got their own belief systems. That's the way I can say that, kind of systems. Their own belief systems. But they're trying to get rid of all that and bring in this one world system. Which made me think today, this is another piece of the puzzle, what they're trying to do. And this is why there's all this chaos in the world right now. To destroy it all, to bring in this new world system, the resetting of the world, this digital world, should I say. Disturbing. You just see where it's going, and this is latest off the press, this one. But yeah, this still on the cards. This yeah, it's disturbing. Ginger, by the way. So yeah, it just puts me on edge. It just triggers me, and I've got to stop it. You know, consuming it. It's bugging me, it really is. Because it forces me out here. This is why I'm out here now, like this. Because I always felt it from 2020 that I'm going to end up living in the woods at some point. Because I won't accept it. And I've been coming out here quite a lot lately. More than I've been going in the town. I don't know. It's you know what I mean. I'm getting swayed out here. this is all off grid here. It's horrible going through this. I just can't function in that system. I can't work in that system. Don't fit in with anything. And this, I'm the result of what happens. I'm the result. You know, bloke on his own out here with his last £10 note. You try doing good in the world. You want good in everybody, and this is the result. Out here like this on my arse. And hardly anybody's doing this. It's Sunday, everyone's just stuck at home right now. Like, why is no other people on this hill with me and just out with a picnic and the families and stuff? It's only cloudy. It's not cold. I'm talking. There's no community. I wake up and there's just no one there. You know, I'm in the shit and no one's helping me. No one can help me. You just feel like you're on your own. Because you're a bloke out of well, you're like ousted out of society. You don't fit in that workplace anymore because of all the rules and regulations and all these apps and everything, all these labels and all that. It's a toxic place for a bloke. It's like it's collapsing, isn't it? The system's collapsing. They've just not announced it yet. They are collapsing it, all right. To bring in this other world, this other reality, this digital one. Like I say, trying to connect 5 billion out of 8 billion people connected to the grid. And I read on it today, they said they will force it. So I always knew that they will force the mark of the beast. They will find a way, and they'll do everything they can to make everyone tagged to the grid. Yeah, they want you screaming from hell. Yeah, it's the evil agenda. That's what it is. Just think of a shoebox, living in one of them, wired up to the grid all day. You won't be able to leave your house. You only be allowed out an hour a day or something. Have some sort of robot come to your hatch and slide the food through. You won't be able to open doors. You know, they'll make you jump every hurdle to get your food. It won't be a currency. It'll be point. I don't know. I'm not sure what it'll be. It'll be some sort of item. You know, like an apple or something. You won't get your apple for the day, or whatever. Yeah, it's disturbing, that's for sure. Knowing this, it's horrible. Knowing this, what they're trying to do. Whether they get there or not, I don't know. But the way people are complying to it, which is the majority, you know, there's no pushback. There's just no pushback. So it's hard to tell. We're still really early days yet. Maybe there will be some sort of revolution coming. Maybe people have had enough. Maybe people will start ditching these phones soon, realising that they're tracking, monitoring everything you do. I mean, it's so hard to come. It's so easy to come off them. It's so easy. I couldn't wait. I was so happy to come off it when I come off them. Just couldn't wait to get rid of it. No gaslighting. no defriending, no getting dumped, none of that crap. None of this dehumanising you with these, what was it, dating apps and all that. You just swipe, that's all you are, dehumanising. No wonder people don't get on. I don't want to be on that platform. You know, respect needs to be restored big time. It really does. So yeah, 20 minutes, wow. Yes, I've just had a few biscuits, just paused it and had a few biscuits. Some of my ginger nuts. Yeah. Put them back, was I end up eating them all? Yeah, I've paused it there for about 10 minutes or so and no one's about. Let's have some more ginger actually. Yeah, it just feels like I'm in a zombie apocalypse. I really do feel on my own. Just existing, you know. It's like you outgrow the system, you outgrow it. The system's evil, it's just evil, it's just full of ego. And when you're not that sort of person, you know, you say you're a person that love peace and harmony and, you know, wanting the best in everyone, and you want people to be free and be great and have a great life. This is the punishment, you know, this is what happens to you. You get pushed out of society when you want good in the world, because there is this evil agenda to take over us, transhumanise us, ultimately. Fingers crossed. I do pray every day that this does not happen, and there is some sort of revolution. You know, and we all spill out onto the land out here and just walk away from it. You know, with all that stuff closing, what I showed you, I did a video about, you know, things closing, community centres and all that. You know, they want a world without touch and no meaning, no smiles, with no meaning. They want a soulless world. And they are trying to break people. This is why people are getting angry as well, because they're trying to break people. You just got to stop yourself. Don't consume it. These phones, it all comes back to these phones. You've got to switch. If it really is affecting you, do something about it. You know, if your kids are on it, just take that phone off them. I don't understand, you know, kids with phones, especially like at school and all that. You know, what? Take it off them. Refuse to have one. I don't know if it's compulsory to have one in school, but I'd refuse. I wouldn't do it. In the real world, I don't want one anyway. I wouldn't have one. I wouldn't. They divide people more than anything. That's what they're there for, to split you up. And this is what I was on about the other day. The bubble of six back in the day. The rule, yeah. The bubble of six. They wanted you 6 feet apart. Because I was hearing something about on another channel about they wanted you 6 feet apart because it created interference with your track and trace device. That app thing back in the day. It's like they wanted you in separate rooms at Christmas. This is just my suspicions, but it's something going on. Yeah, they're splitting people up. These phones are dividing people. And like I say, this morning, someone just walked 6 foot past me, gave me a really wide berth. You know, they're in their own little bubble, aren't they? With a phone glued to them, they're in their own little bubble. That could be the case, but they're definitely trying to segregate us and isolate us in these bubbles. And that's your box living. That is trying to box us in, the shoebox living. like it's on about. They don't want They don't want you leaving your house. That's why I've come out here. I might not have wanted to, but I had to get out of the house. I'll be out a few hours today, 5 hours, something like that. Just don't want to go back. It's like I can see. It's like I'm ahead of my game. You know, the people are not waking up. I remember coming here a few months ago, just sat on this hill and all that, just sunbathing and getting a tan and all that. Yeah, I said, "Oh, you're brown, ain't you? Crikey, you're brown." I was like sunbathing. You know, out here. Yeah, it's just what you get when you go out sunbathing. You know, it's because I'm out. I'm out and getting out the house. Oh, this ginger's good. Beer doesn't run out on me. I don't want that. What are we on? 26 minutes. Got enough for about 3 more cups in there. I'll have them have that a bit later on. Yes, yeah, everything will pick up. This is where we are now, you know. Trying to bring in this one world system now. It won't happen tomorrow, you know. It's going to take years to do it, but they're working on it. They are working on it. Like I say, trying to enforce it. So you've got to be very aware of this. To say no to this when the time comes. Yeah, say no to it. Don't download their apps, whatever you do. And then you end up out here like this. See, the thing is, a lot of people will go for it because they don't know how to survive on the land. They won't know. They won't know that they will go along with it. The majority will. Because they're not going to know how to live on the land. But they're going to have to make that decision anyway. They're going to have to wake up to the fact that you know, they're going to have to. You're going to have to get right with yourself and practice living on the land. You've got to earn your respect. You can't just lay about everyone doing everything for you. You know, respect needs to be earned. That's such a big word, that is, respect. You know, you've got to work for it. You know, you've got to work for it. And without respect, the society collapses, which it is doing, because there's no respect. There's no respect. People get in front of you and just get in your way, shove a phone in your face, don't they? Walk into you. And this is why you've got to minimalise all this. Keep out of it. And just wait for it to collapse, really. I suppose that's what I'm doing, you know. Because I can't function. I can't function. I just can't function in that system. I can understand the young not wanting to work. I completely get it. Even if you was to start, it's going to take you 40 years to own an house outright, compared to in the 80s and 90s. You could knock an house up. You'd buy an house in 5 years, 10 years. You'd buy an house, a couple of houses back in the day. Now it's going to take you a lifetime nearly to get one house, and it's not worth it, and you give up. So you live on this day-to-day thing, job-to-job thing, because that's how it is now. It's like job to job, and it's only like part-time now, isn't it? Because that's what I want anyway. I want I've given up. I just want just a little bit of money and just come out here like this and just potter along. Because I don't want all that money anymore. You know, I don't want to travel anymore. I'm put off by it, to be honest with you. But this is what they want. But this is what they want. They don't want us travelling about. But you know, for me, I did all my travelling when I was young, you know. I was grateful I did it. Travelled all around Asia and all that. I loved it back in the day, but things have changed. No one can afford it anyway. But I stopped travelling back in before it even happened anyway. I stopped travelling 2016, I think it was the last time I went somewhere abroad. I just got bored of it then. I just thought I like to stick in the local area now, because the UK has got a lot to offer. All seasons, rain and shine. There's a lot of places. And I like to stay in the local area, the local community. If there was a community. It's a shame there isn't, because we closed it last week, the community centre. Fenced it all off. So, again, another excuse to come out here and get off technology. Yeah, you feel completely alone when you may.